So just like every other game in this weird sub-series of the Super Mario 64 games, we finally get to fight Bowser. In the typical time span that these games go with, we had to go through 4 or 5 levels to finally get to him in this tiny level that seems to have been created specifically for this Bowser boss fight, which seems kind of weird considering it consists of incredibly dense clouds. But this is the one thing that Super Mario Odyssey actually did well, was actually getting Bowser into the plot. Because throughout this game we've been just chasing Bowser constantly, and now we finally caught up to him once and get to have a one-on-one beatdown with our big old nemesis. And once again, Odyssey does not disappoint. The Bowser boss fight is great. The basic gimmick is that Bowser's weapon is his top hat, which in any other game would be incredibly weird, but this is Super Mario Odyssey where half of everything is hat-based, so we get to enjoy this. Bowser has installed robotic fists into his hat and uses that to, well, no, he just uses his hat as a throwing weapon, along with anything else he can think of. He spews fireballs, he throws mini boulders, he goes with everything he can think of, even jumping. And the basic gist is that Mario has to dodge all of this, which is honestly a tougher task than you would think, considering that this is a Mario platformer game where everything else in the franchise has been easy to kill baby level stuff. This is actually a bit challenging, which again is making it a standout amongst the other mediocre Bowser boss battles that don't liven anything up. The whole gist is that when Bowser throws his hat as a weapon, Mario has to counter with Cappy in order to toss his hat aside. Then Mario can pick up his top hat and use its robotic fists as a weapon to completely take apart Bowser. This is where we get into the second challenge of the boss fight, where Mario has to wear this ridiculous thing, dodging everything Bowser can throw at him until he's up at Bowser. Then they engage in an epic fist fight. Like, an actual legitimate fist fight. Nintendo went to the effort to actually animate Bowser blocking until Mario, using his robotic advantage, takes him apart, destroys his blocking, and then punches him into a wall. Honestly, it outdoes the Super Mario 64 spin Bowser until he hits a bomb on the side of the arena. Classic nostalgia. And this is why, you know, Odyssey ends up being one of the best Mario games ever made, even though we've only gone through half of the game. Its concepts actually managed to outdo the golden standard of Super Mario 64. It's more inventive. It actually uses the technology of 2017 to create a better game instead of a game with just the highest graphics and the most generic gameplay. I mean, above all, this Bowser boss fight is actually fun. It actually means something to the plot, and it isn't just a useless distraction. Well, I mean, ultimately it is still a distraction, but it's a really damn good one. I mean, Nintendo threw everything they had into this boss battle to make it fun, to make it unique, to make it something to actually enjoy, instead of just simply being an obligation to the whole princess rescuing plot that just, you know, spins its wheels until the game decides to end. This is something I would actually look forward to. Bowser gets away, Mario gets blasted to who knows where, and we have to go catch up to him again, and what could be there? Like, the anticipation is killing me. Seriously.